Good evening, yogis. The sunset yoga class here at Scott Lambert on top of the mountain at Little Mulberry Park in Tacoola, Georgia. Welcome. We're just going to do some, let's come up to the mat. We'll do some pelvic rotations right now. It's very hot out. We're going to do remember to do our cooling breath over the tongue and out the nose. I remember the inhalations over the belly is extended, and then anytime we have a crunch, we have the exhalation. And the breaths, inhalations are elongations, and exhalations are deepening into the asana. Okay. And it's still, we're right in the sun, so I have to leave my hat on for a little while, and it's still very hot. We're just gonna do the pelvic rotations here. And today was the Eclipse. I don't know if I have footage how it's gonna come out. It was there's nobody here, but there was a whole lot of people up here today earlier. I just wanted to show you we're going to do the moon and the sun and the moon salutations today. Okay. And now we're just going to come down to the mat. And we'll do some more of the forward over the tongue, and exhalation. You don't have to stick your tongue out so much. And you get a meditation out of this. Especially if you're outside, look at the sun right quick and close it and bring it up to the Ajna chakra here. And we're going to do some circles here. You're inside. If you have a candle lit, you can look at the candles. And if you have no candle, you want to meditate, just concentrate on the inhalations and the exhalations. Give yourself this me time, and that will help you to find a meditation. We'll rotate the other way. That was so much fun. Touch your shoulders, raise the arms up and drop it to the right. And lean over with so you're looking up here at your elbow. And this elbow is dropping down. Touch your shoulders, raise up and drop it to the left. 5 breaths. And while we're here, we'll bring the right to this side. We'll twist to the left. Touch the shoulders. The shoulders are touching the shoulders areas. This just helps you get into alignment and twist to the right. Okay. Now we're going to come into our cat cows here. Oh, this feels good. To find alignment, just from the hip out, the knee, the hands, just the shoulders, back of the shoulders, and just wherever they fall. We're just going to do some more pelvic rotations here. A little bit of it. And then we'll do some forward and back. And you can also have your toes tucked. Okay, now we're going to do our sunbird. So I'm facing you. I'm going to touch the shoulder, extend the right arm out, bring the left heel to the booty and extend out. Inhalation here, exhalation, the right hand down, left knee down. Extend the left arm and the right leg. Okay. Okay, great. Now we're going to tuck the toes under. Come back. We're going to grow our puppy to our dog. It's one full handprint towards you and come into our dog. And we'll walk our dog. Inhalation, exhalation, one heel's down. And walk your hands up, your feet up to your hands. And our forward fold here. Just stay here for this is our first very important asana here. So we're going to do here 10 breaths. Inhalations are elongations, so you can come into like a half fold to get inhalation, then exhalation to deepen down here. Put your hands up to our elbows. To come out of this, we're going to touch the shoulders, come into our spirit of ecstasy, wings. Sweep the arms forward and come to a back bend here. And then we're going to just pinwheel the arms forward, pinwheel back. And since I'm facing you, the right arm comes up, step back into our, with the right leg to our warrior stance. Touch the shoulders. The shoulders are also lined up vertical to the mat. And then we just let the hands come through the side of the face. And then the knees are warrior knee. We have buoyancy.
Everyone said it's so hard to be a musician.
So we have buoyancy. So we'll lock out. It's a warrior stance. Make sure the kneecaps don't go over the toes. And very elegantly, we're gonna bring our hands to the mat. Almost like watching a leaf fall to the ground. Inhalation forward, drop the knees, drop the forearms, tilt back a bit of your booty, and we're going to leave with the chin to the top of the mat. And come into our Bhuvaja Asana, our first back bend here. And this is our, also known as like the up dog. So we'll stay here for quite a few breaths. This is very important asana, so we'll do 10 breaths here. And then we can also, if it's too much, just come into our crocodile. Palm on top of palm and just put your head down. And then to come out of just then you want to deepen that some more, you can just press up. And now we're going to come into our puppy, to our dog. Step up, raise that right leg up, step up with the right, step up with the left. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Come to our back bend here. And now we're gonna have some fun here. Gonna add our flower rotations. And while we're here, just do some pelvic rotations. And then if you have a fragrance that you enjoy at home, please. Because this will help you to also tune into your me time. Bring your hands in a prayer, like bring the fingertips together, and then we're going to bring the back of the fingertips together and come out. So when you swing around, these are creating your flowers. Okay, so now stay here for any mat. I'm just going to the other side of my mat because I want you to see where I'm at. The left arm comes up, step back with the left. To our warrior. Warrior's too much, dropping the heel. This is our Anujeti warrior. So it's just a preference. Touch the shoulders, come into our warrior one. Elegantly bring the hands to the mat, step back with the right. Inhalation forward, drop the knees. Tilt back, come into our Zen Asana. Inhale our Bhuvaja Asana. Press up to our puppy, to our dog. Raise that left leg up. Step up with the left. Step up with the right. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Come into our back bend here. We have our flower rotations. Come up to the front of our mat. Roll your shoulders. Come into our flower rotations. And this is also, okay, when you roll the shoulders forward and back, and this is our mountain, it's also, we just created this, the tingleness in our body, and that you just tune in today. It's like I was saying, this is our me time. Give yourself me time. So you have the strength to deal with everybody else this time, right? Running around with the children all day, running around with your husbands or wives and errands to run and work. The right arm comes up, step back with the right. So I call yoga me time. And that's exactly what it is. It's me. It's me time. Or repair of what makes you show up. What makes me show up? Besides my passion of being yoga, I love just showing up here to show people what happens when you have a dedicated practice, and I can build up your confidence to come out somewhere awesome and do yoga. You don't have to just come to the park to run or walk and do whatever. Just come here with your mat and wherever you are, and just what. I'm be outside. I want to take that fresh air in, right? Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the left and come into our Adho Mukha Svanasana here. We're going to add on to here. You can drop the knees if you want. And those of us that are going to deepen here, we'll come into the plank. And the plank is that's our Utthita Chaturanga. So we got inhalations here. Exhalation, come down. Inhale up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise the right leg up. Step over the right. Step over the left. Touch your shoulders. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Come, sweep the arms forward. Come to our back bend here. And now we got our flower rotations here. Pinwheel the arms forward. Pinwheel back. Left arm comes up. We step back with the left. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the right. Come into our Adho Mukha Svanasana here. Inhalation. The knees down to Dhanasana. The plank is our Chaturanga. Inhale here. Exhalation, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step up with the left. Step up with the right. Come to our forward fold here. Open up to our spirit of ecstasy. Sweep the arms forward. Come to a back bend here. Come into our flower rotations. Remember, this is your practice. So anytime that you feel your flower needs fragrance, please give your flower fragrance. Also, with the oils, when you're outside, pollens and stuff like that, they will actually help you. So, and some will actually chase away bugs. Or you have a candle you light up, and that will put your favorite fragrance into that, and that will help also. So, we're gonna head on here. Step back with the right. Come into our warrior one. Now we're going to open up, put the hands together, like putting my right hand is facing you and the left hand is facing me, the palms, and we just hit the shoulder, we just brush the shoulders to come into our warrior two. And then we're going to stance at the knees, the buoyancy in the leg, and then we flip the palm to get that back down. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. And then we're going to Drop the right arm down the body and raise the left up. And come into our warrior D elegance. Okay. Open back up into our warrior 2. Come to warrior 1. And now we're going to bring the left foot in. We're going to come into our moon salutation now. Touch the shoulders and open up into our wide stance Trikonasana. And then we're going to bring the heel inside. Leave the toes will come to the corners of the mat. And then we squat down a little bit. We touch the shoulders and just come out. That's the alignment. And now we're going to come to our, like a warrior, over the right leg. Extend that right leg a teeny bit, because then we're going to come into our Trikonasana. But the right hand is leading and the left hand is following. Put the back of the hand, the right hand to the ankle area, and just give a little touch with the left and brush your body with your left fingers. Lift up the elbow, lift up the forearm. Remember to have the buoyancy here. Buoyancy means you're not locked out and you're not overextended, so you can't get knocked off. Come back into our, drop to the left hand and come into our warrior D elegant. And now we are going to come back into our goddess here. And now I'm going to drop the left knee. And we're leaving our right knee still in the warrior stance here. And we're going to put our elbows, my right elbow on top of the right knee. And we're just going to do some extensions of the knee here, the leg. Forward and back. It's okay for this knee to go over the toes in this little exercise we're doing here. And then we can sit back on that right leg and fold forward over we're sitting on the left leg, folding forward over the right leg. Okay, come back up. Put our right elbow on top of the right knee. Do some more of that exercise forward and back here. Now, you're welcome to stay where you are. If you have it in you, just see if you can raise that left knee off the mat. And we'll do some more. You can let go here. And then we can touch the shoulders, raise up into our Anand Jeti. Drop the left heel. We're going to open up here to our warrior 2. Come into our warrior 1. And very elegantly, we're going to put the right knee on, set up for our Utthita Parsvankasana. Remember to have the buoyancy of this left leg. And now we're going to pinwheel the right arm. Pinwheel the other way. Reach here. Don't put so much weight on that in that elbow. Come into our warrior D elegant. Lift up that left heel and drop that knee. And now we're gonna come into our Parigrihasana. In the Parigrihi, we have the knee is vertical to the mat and the toes of the right. Touch the shoulders for alignment, raise up. And then we're just gonna guide the right hand down this right leg. And then this left arm is you're looking up over the elbow here. Then we can touch the fingertips together and then we open up. 3 times. Get a little bit of elegance while we're here. Drop the left hand to the mat now. And we'll circle the right arm around. 2 one way and 2 the other way. And then you reach. Okay. Now, we're going to come back down. This time, we're going to see if we can pavarita. I'm on this ledge here. So, a bit challenging here. But nonetheless, we're open here because we got the left knee out to the side. We got our right foot this is our index and center finger come into our yogi toe lock here. The right elbow comes inside the right leg. Touch the shoulders with the left fingers and reach over. A pavarita parigriyasana. Okay. Now the transition out of here. Bring the right leg in. Come up. We're going to come into we have a malasana here. And then we have a flower also, malasana. Then we're going to come into our flower hands here. Now we're going to drop the left hand to the mat and sweep the right. Look at it. Five breaths. Bring that right hand in place of the left hand and sweep the left hand. Bring that left elbow in, and we have another flower here. Okay, and now we're going to come on to the right knee, extend the left leg into our parigriyasana here. So we're going to slide down with the left hand on the leg, touch the shoulders with the right fingers, raise up and lean to the left. Now we're going to bring the fingertips together and open up. Bring the fingertips together again. Great. And now we're going to drop the right hand to the mat and raise up. And then we're going to sit down to our pavarita parigriyasana here. Also gives you a little good stretch, so be a little careful. I'm on the ledge here, so I have to be very careful. Yogi toe lock. This side, just a pavarita parigriyasana. Great. Now to come out of this, we're going to have the right leg extended. I come on the right knee, the left leg's extended. And now we're going to put the left elbow on top of the left knee, and we're just going to come forward here. If you need balance, it's okay to have that's a preference of where you want the toes on the right leg to be. And you're welcome to stay here, and if you have it in you, we're going to just raise the knee up and come into our Ananjali asana. Okay? And now we're going to come up all together and come back into our wide stance Trikonasana. Put the left toes to the top of the mat. We're going to come into our, so if you feel you're too wide, you can always squiddle up with this right foot to come down the left leg. The left hand leads, the right hand follows. Bring the back of the left palm to the near the ankle there, and then we're gonna lower part of your shin. Brush the body with the fingertips of your right hand. So come up here, elbow up, forearm up. Remember to have the buoyancy. Buoyancy is you're not locked in any position that it'll be very hard for you to fall over. Now drop the right hand down and come into our warrior the elegant. Come back into our wide stance, Trikonasana. Bring the heels in and touch the shoulders, come out here. And this is come into our goddess. Step up with the right. And roll our shoulders forward and back here. And that was our moon salutation. So what a perfect day to do that. It's also done a lot in my general classes, but it's very appropriate to do on a day like today. And I really do enjoy doing it. We are now going to come into our Utkatasana. So an Utkatasana is a standard asana along with the sun salutation. So we're just going to come into our Utkatasana. It's also known as the chair. So and they come like that, just touch the shoulders, and we just squat down. And again, just make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Okay. And your width is up to you. And since Krishna's dancing here in front of me, we're going to let's add some pelvic rotations here. And you can never do enough pelvic rotation. It's an amazing thing with the pelvic health issues. This is just so amazing, these rotations here. Okay. Come back into our Utkatasana. And since we're going to Pavarita, I'm going to bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Come back up to our standard Utkatasana. And now we're going to Pavarita to the right elbow outside the left. Come back up into our Utkatasana for 3 breaths here. Okay, great. Now we're coming into our balance of our class. So I say the balance, we will, for our balance, we're going to add our Ekahasa Pandangus Asana to our dancer, the Nataraja Asana. We're going to be here for a while, but so let's extend the left leg out, and we're going to do some hip circles here. And rotate the leg the other way. And then we're going to put the weight on the left leg and come over to the right. You have like 4 one way and 4 the other way. This also helps us get that hip and pelvic exercise here. Get a lot of the synovial fluids in that hip. So, as I got my weight on the left, I'm going to lift up my right. I'm going to clasp my hands. I'm going to bring this right knee up into my hands here. I'm bringing my left hand to my hip, and I'm going to bring my center finger and my index finger in between the big toe and the second toe. This is called a yogi toe lock. Inhalation here, exhalation, kick out. I like to bring the shin back in when I open up as wide as I can. And exhalation, extend the widen out here. Right, and then we're going to come back, and now to come into our Nataraja asana. Remember to have you still have buoyancy on that left leg. If you're on the left leg, whatever leg you're on, just have the buoyancy. I got my right hand to the inside of my right foot. I got the toes. I'm touching the shoulder with my left fingers, and I'm reaching up. Inhalation, lengthening, exhalation. We're going to do 10 breaths here. And if you come out, just come back up. Try your challenge. And now bring the right knee back into your hands. And now we're going to bring the left to the outside and the right to the inside and kick out. And drop that down and come into our forward fold. It's a very, very challenging sequence, but this is all level and all welcome. So just see where you go. It's just having fun. Gives us an opportunity to see our weaknesses or our strengths, or what we did today. I did a lot of walking, so right now this is quite challenging for me. Yes. Now we did some our pelvic rotations. So we're getting ready for the left leg. So we're going to clasp our hands and bring the left hand to the knee. Bring the right hand to the hip and the yogi toe lock the left foot. Extend out. Bring the shin back in and open up here. And now we're going to come into our Natarajasana, the dancer. 10 breaths here. And now we're going to clasp the knee, the right to the outside and the left inside. And then drop that down. And we're going to do our pelvic rotations down. And then to come out of that pelvic rotation the other way. Okay? So, now, we are getting ready to come into our come into our Malasana here. We have another flower here, so if you feel your flower needs fragrance, please give it the fragrance it needs. And now we're going to come into our Padmasana. Okay. This is a very important asana here, so we have a whole lot to play with. So we're going to, our Padmasana is put whatever leg you feel comfortable in front of you.
KL Audio's DSP product is designed around a modular
And while we're here, we're going to do some more pelvic rotations. And you could add some, we can add some cooling breaths on this. Then we'll rotate the other way. Okay. And now, I got my left foot in front. Touch the shoulders, raise the arms up, and bring this left elbow to the belly area and drop it down. And we're going to put this left shin on top of your left forearm. For index, center, ring, pinky, in between the toes here, and this is for our bunions. And we're going to give some rotations here with the ankle. Okay. And now we're going to cradle here, drop it down with the, give you some more synovial fluid into the hip there. And now we're going to bring this outside of this left foot up to our right, inside of our right elbow there, and cradle here. And now we're going to extend the right hand to the outside, the left hand to the inside, and we're going to come into our compass here. And the compass is just dropping the left arm and looking up. We did a whole lot of wrist action. Just going to show you something. We'll do 5 breaths. We're going to add our, if I slide off, you come out of it, we're going to add our Astavakasana. This is, to me, one of the most, next to dancer, elegant asanas. So we're in this position, so can't hurt just to try it. Just roll over. Okay. And now we're going to have the right in front and come into our Padmasana for the other side. There was just, you can play with that. Usually I did it yesterday, so I don't really do back to back, but it is very, very elegant. And you, as my student, we've been working on this for quite a while, so you might be able to just fall. So maybe we can add this all the time. Remember, it's just a rollover. So just play with where you are. Raise the arms up and bring the right elbow to the inside and the left to the top. Bring your finger to the toes. Okay. Bring the left under. And now bring the right foot to your left elbow. Hug here. And now the hands outside. Drop your right hand. And sometimes you'll see what side it is. So what we do is we have flex that right foot, bring that left on top, keep it flexed, and just roll onto your, and just drop out very gently down. And since we're here, let's come into our, touch our shoulders and come into our forward fold. set up for coming to our, put our hands to our booty, fingertips towards your booty. This is our Dandasana. Now we're going to add our fingertips to the top of the mat, and we're going to add our Parsvantasana. Okay. Drop your booty, bring your arms up, and come back into our forward fold. And since I'm facing you, I'm going to inhalation my right knee up, drop it down, and the left leg is set up for the center of the mat. And we're coming into our Janu Shirsasana. Inhalation up. So now we're coming down the left leg, so the left hand leads, the right hand follows. Then we're coming to our toes. Concentrate on this shin rolling forward here. Ten breaths here. This is a very important asana. And now we're going to yogi toe lock the left foot and open up and turn this into a Pavarita. So Pavarita, we touch the right fingertips to the shoulder and we reach over the head. So we're looking up to the underneath the elbow here. And see where you are in 10 breaths. This is the one very important asana that you can really experience elongations on inhalations and the exhalations deepening and falling into place in your asana, deepening into the asana. Okay. Now we're going to come in, raise this right knee up, and we're going to look over to the left. 3 breaths here. Now we're going to deepen it. You're welcome to stay the foot's on the right side of the left leg. If you have it in you, we're going to cross it over. Okay? And now hug it with your left arm hugs it. The right arm gives us the yogis a wave. Yogis and yogi belt. You too, Belen. Now, to deepen this even more, inhalation, the left arm up, and then we're going to bring that left elbow outside that right knee. And this right arm has, there's buoyancy here, so we're not up to here and locking out. We just this is one of my favorite vinyasas, or seated vinyasas. Now, we're going to have so much fun because we are going now to bring the left legs extended, bring that knee towards your booty. And we're going to, this is our Gomakasana, and I might be able to look at you. So we have the right leg is over. We're going to touch the shoulders and raise the arms up. This is also a good one to have a strap. I have my, like a towel that I have. And then my right arm extends out and comes under. And we're going to do 10 breaths here. And now, since following our moon salutation while we're here, let's just put our weight on our left leg and extend the right, and just do a forward fold here. And then come out of that. Extend the left foot. Come back into another forward fold here. Inhalation up the left knee. And now we're coming into our Janu Shirsasana over the right leg. This time the right hand leads, the left hand follows. Okay. Yogi Tolak here, open up. Drop your right elbow to the inside. Your left finger touches and reach over. Okay. Now bring the left knee up and we're going to look over to the right. Welcome to stay where you are. To deepen this more, hug it over, and then we give the wave over to the left side. Raise the right arm up and come over here. And keep that right foot flexed and the buoyancy in that left arm. Okay. And now we're doing our Gomakasana to the other side, so bring the left leg in to your booty the best you can. And since I want to be facing you, so let me and now I have the left leg is over. Raise the arms up and bring the left arm behind. And now we're going to extend the left leg, bring the right leg under, and we're going to just squat back and forward fold. Okay, great. And now we bring the right leg forward, come back into our, set up for our Dandasana here. And then we'll touch the shoulders and come into our forward fold here. Put your hands by your booty, come into our Dandasana here. Now bring the fingertips to the back of the mat and come and press up into our Parsvantasana. And now we're going to bring the booty up a little bit. We're going to hug in the knees and we're just going to do some pelvic rotations here with the knees. Just play around circles or side to sides. And now we are going to rock forward and back and sit up for our Navasana. Extend the feet up. You can huddle here if you feel you're welcome to let go. come back down. And now we're going to do the rotations again, the knee rotations. So we're rock forward and back. And wherever you feel comfortable to come into your Navasana, it's a boat. Where do you want to sail up to? Okay, come back down very gently. And now we're going to just raise the feet and the hands and come into our happy baby here. Okay. Now we're going to come into our shoulder stand. And drop the toes back for Halasana. And we're going to come down very, very gently. And you might be able, we're going to add another Navasana here. Okay. Coming to our happy baby here. Come back up into our shoulder stand. Come into Halasana. And come down very gently. Bring the back of the feet together. And we are coming into our, oh, I have no more battery left. All right, no big deal. We are coming into we're coming to our dragonflies wings. So we just flap. It could be a bumblebee, butterfly, a hummingbird. So we do passive inhalations and forceful exhalation. Okay, and now we're going to come back up into our happy baby. To our, let's wiggle out here. Oh, we're going to drop the toes down. We're going to come in. Now we're going to come into our fountain of youth. The standard in my class is our wheel. And the wheel's too challenging for you. Just come up and clasp your hands underneath here. And just raise your hips off. There's nobody better than anybody. Some of us have different physiques, and others have are that deep into our practice. So there's no right, no wrong. You are all welcome. Nobody's better than nobody. Just we're all here, experience the same me time. Okay. And now to come into the wheel, we're going to roll out our wrists, and we're going to, this is windshield wipers with the knees back and forth to sides. Okay, we're going to do this for 5. We got 3 sets, so that's 30 breaths. And those of you that find this way too challenging, you just come in and out of your, just lifting the booty up. Okay, nothing. We're all at the end of the practice. It's all the same. To come into the wheel, we're going to do 5 breaths pressing up. So on the inhalation, we'll lift up. Wherever you are. We're all going to, when we're done, whenever yours are done, even those who are doing for the modifications, just come into we're all going to meet in our forward fold, okay? So even if you've had enough or whatever you did, just come into the rest in the forward fold for a few breaths, okay? And those inhalation here, press up. Okay, come down very gently. Rotate out the wrists and windshield wiper the legs. So we're going to do 5 breaths here. And now we're going to press up again. Come back down. 5 here. Press up again for 5. Wiggle this out for 5. And now we're going to hug the knees in. Come back up into our, press up to our shoulder stand again. Drop back to Halasana. And come down very, very gently. We're getting ready for final relaxation. Put our booty on top of our hands and come into our face. And come into our final relaxation. We're going to do a tension and release today. So tension and release will be, since I'm facing you, raise the right leg up, the whole from the calf, the knee, the thigh, the shin, the heel, the foot, the toes, and you'll give a little wiggle notice to that areas, and then we big breath in is our Durga breath is our whole chest or stomach, and an exhalation, and we're going to do just our pelvis here. The Durga breaths are big breaths and help us get that tension going. Now we're going to come down the left leg from the thigh, the hamstrings, and the ankles, and the shin, the foot, toes. And then we're going to do just the chest area. And then we're going to do both arms from the left and right fingers to the hand, to the wrist, the forearms, the elbows, the triceps. Big breath. So now we're going to come into our face. And then today we're just going to come up and come into our closing of our class here, our ohms. You get om fun. Fun. Loka samasta Sukino Bhavatu. It's my pleasure to do the moon and the sun for our Eclipse Day. Namaste, yogis. How much?